Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here on this Friday morning. I know we're all getting excited about a big weekend and great weather coming up. And our weather day is brought to us by Haney Technical Center at Baldwin Road and Highway 77. Run by and see those folks. They've got some good programs over there. The weather today is going to be nice. We're talking about it's going to hit 80 degrees here on the coast and later tonight be 60. And I mean, it's going to be just a perfect day, perfect weekend. Might have a little bit of a breeze, but really maybe Sunday or Monday might get a little bit of a chance of rain, but we do need some rain. But don't forget now, set your clocks back Sunday morning. We're going to fall back and get an extra hour of sleep this coming Sunday. Now, the water temperature remains at 77 degrees. Our river readings at Plateau Bluntstown has gone up 1/10 of a foot. It's up to a 0.4. So y'all be careful down there. It went up 1/10 of a foot. Now, over in Choctawhatchee River, we're looking at it's at a 1.8, going to stay that way for the whole weekend on into next week. The Choctawhatchee is low now, so keep that in mind. Now, tides, the low tide in Panama City is going to be 8:54 a.m. and the high tide is 11:23. We're going to get our tide charts back soon. We've been slacking on that, but we're going to get them back pretty soon. We've got a 1.4 foot range, a good range this weekend, okay? Now, let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and do our fishing time this part of the show. So let's take a look at our fishing times for today. Now, we're looking at this morning was 3:05 to 5:05. That's a.m. this morning. And then this afternoon, we're looking at 3:29 to 5:29. We'll say 3:30 to 5:30 this afternoon. If you get off work a little bit early and get a chance to wet a hook, go ahead and do it. It's going to be some good times. Okay, now, we're going to go ahead and set up. One thing I wanted to mention, I've been wanting to show, we were at a seafood festival this past weekend, got some good video. I've been wanting to show it all week, but we've just been booked up. So I finally got a chance to show it. So we're going to take our break, and we're going to come back and show some video from our seafood festival this past weekend. I think you really enjoyed that. Had a great time out there, and I appreciate them including our history and heritage as part of our seafood festival. And then after the video, we'll come back and do our famous Friday fishing forecast and give away some of our Tarpon seafood. Okay? We'll be right back. What's the secret of doing that?
Never stop doing it.
You just keep doing it?
Yeah, so practice, and get used to lots of blisters and counts.
Wow.
But nowadays they have so many tools to use that they're bringing back from the old days, such as fids and spikes and such. And I just do it the old way because I have a little bit of arthritis in my fingers, and that keeps them from stoking up.
All right, let me see you do a couple of them. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Let me see. That's an old art. What's the secret to it? What's the secret?
Over one and under one.
Over one and under one. All right, folks, you heard it. Over one and under one.
Yes, sir. Just as long as you keep it over one and under one, keep it nice and tight, keep the strands turned. With some of the softer line, it doesn't look near as pretty. That's the reason I like working with stiff line.
Yeah.
It always turns out pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gabrielle.
So our third place winner.
Hi, Winston.
This is the Fox 28 crew. Look at here. There's Bob. Behind the scene Bob does all that work. Denise. Denise. All right. Y'all having a good time?
A wonderful time.
Very nice, very nice.
All right.
You're wonderful.
And the other girls from Fox 28 walked the Strides for Breast Cancer this morning.
Great.
And we made 3.5 miles.
Great. All right, girls, what do y'all think about this? Go tell them to hush. What do y'all think about the display?
This is awesome, Chester.
It's awesome?
It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Beautiful? Awesome? What, tell me what it is.
It's a bug. It's your bug that you wrote. It's the history of Florida. The
Florida.
history of the fishing industry in Bay County.
Very good, very good.
You want to keep it held down or just push it?
Okay, now, girls, tell us who you are.
I'm Lauren Corbin. I'm in Coach Chester's first period outdoor ed.
I didn't say for you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm Christy Guthrie. I'm Sarah McCarty. I'm Carly Cohan.
Did you see your card? All right, we have 3 down. I need 2 more people. Lift the feet. Could you maybe toss it back there? We have willing participants. That's first. That's right. There we go. Yeah. So he's lifting the team another card. That's Brady.
Well, look who's here. It's Cat Roy. How you doing today?
I'm about to give out there, Coach. How about you?
I'm getting tired too, boy.
We're going to this ball game today.
I'm gonna tune in and find out what's going on. You been catching any fish?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, yeah.
You have a good summer?
Yeah, and we're getting to move up the creek now.
Yeah.
I enjoy fishing October. It's about my favorite month.
Yeah.
And we're catching some good size people.
Well, I had some people come out a while ago wanting to get a spec rig. I told them you didn't have any more.
Yeah, I got some balls.
I saw them, yeah. That's Rick. I've got a couple of them at the house.
Rick Rogers had those.
Yeah.
He loaned them to me. And I got those molds that I made them with.
Yeah. That's
Made
cool.
about 20,000 off of the best we could figure.
How many?
About 20,000.
20,000. That's
I
amazing.
used to buy about 1,000. And that's how I calculated how many of them I'd made.
That's cool.
But they're history now, they're like me.
Oh, good seeing y'all. I'll be around here. Why in the world?
How you doing?
Look at this guy. What are you doing?
I'm representing All Things Whole.
Tell us
you see
about
right here, these are the sounding machines we started with. We started with this sounding lead a long time ago.
Yeah.
They got tired of it in a hurry because it weighs 1.5 tons. Then we got this here Bendix machine. That was the best thing that ever happened to the fishermen.
That's amazing.
Because it started, we could sit there and watch, you know. Showed you the bottom and the top, and then we got better and better. We got to be able to see the fish.
It moved from this one to this one?
Well, not necessarily. There's some in between too.
Yeah.
But these got better. I just got some that shows you the fish and all too.
Yeah.
But these machines got a lot better. Then they got better, and then we went to what it looks like a TV right there. Now that's kind of similar to what the boys use. We got 3 boats here, you know. And, they got these electronics interfaced, everything all together.
Well, tell me this, could you understand those things nowadays?
I cannot even turn one on that day. So I'm telling you, I've been gone a long time. That was the last machine I used right there. That was the 60s, late 60s.
Well, how many years did you fish?
How many years? I started in 52 and I quit in 95.
Wow.
But I did that because the boys were big enough to take the boats and all, and I was going to retire. I started it as a hobby, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I spent 29 years out in Tyndall. They sent me a check for the record.
Yeah.
But they took all the boats and they've done real well with them.
The Kelly family goes with Miss Kelly Charter, the Kelly girl, and
Lady Kelly.
Lady Kelly, yeah. Who built those boats? Who built those boats?
Let's see. The one that the Miss Kelly was built over at Queencraft.
Okay.
The Kelly girl was converted shrimp boat.
Yeah.
We got this stand line right here. Bert Walton build this for us. We couldn't find the original, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a 3-pound handline lead.
Yeah.
Got just drop it overboard, and that was supposed to be in the good old days whenever you got in, had to pull it back up.
Yeah. So you went down. That was just a lead going down, and then you had you have a 2-hook rig.
Yeah. See,
a 2-hook rig. Okay. Just
coming off the bottom of the lid. And you had to be careful because you didn't want to throw it because these hooks would get you every time.
Yeah.
But you pull them down at your feet on the head boats. And then once you got down there and you feel it bite, hook the fish and got down there on that rail and let her rip.
Well, thank you so much, buddy. That's cool. That's good stuff.
But this shows about the lead there.
Yeah.
But my wife is doing the salt mullet. She's doing salt mullet.
Salt mullet demonstration. A lot of salt fish. Wow.
Wait. Got a customer right here.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good. You got some fish or?
I got some fish, some mullet. Would you like a demonstration?
Yes, ma'am. We'd like a demonstration.
Okay. First of all, we get very fresh mullet before we start to salt it or clean it. In the early days, it was a life stay of the area around here. All right. We got the mullet, fresh. We've gutted them, we've headed them, but we didn't scale them.
Okay.
Leave the scales on. Then you dip them in the salt.
That's rock salt?
Rock salt. You lay them belly side up.
Okay, belly side up. Okay.
And they used to do them in barrels, okay?
Yeah.
And you put the next one belly side to that.
Okay. Yeah, see, all of them are belly side up.
All of them go like that.
Belly to belly.
Yeah.
Okay. Belly to belly.
All right, once they're all salted down, you add, you close the lids up. The barrels will swell.
Yeah.
And it seals them up because of the salts to where they don't leak. They'll keep up to 6 months like that.
Really?
After about a month, you can start taking them out and eating them, though. When you take them out, though, you have to scale them, and then you soak them in water for 12 hours before you can eat them.
Okay, so did you add water in the barrel? Did you add any water to it?
No, didn't add any water.
So they just started swelling up.
Yeah, the water comes from the fish.
Okay.
It draws the salt, draws it out of the fish.
I did not know that.
Okay.
Very good. Great demonstration. And you remember doing that?
I remember eating salt mullet. I never salted it, but I grew up in my dad was a commercial fisherman.
Who was your dad?
His name was Arnold Peel.
Okay. And where'd they live?
We lived in the 1500 block of Hickory Avenue in St. Andrews.
St. Andrews. Original St. Andrews family.
Right. He worked, he run the Dixie for a long time as captain. My uncle owned it.
Okay.
And they worked out of St. Andrews. It was the Malloy Dock down in St. Andrews.
Well, that is cool. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right. How do you know when to stop? Just when you get it covered?
My brain knows. I don't know.
Close, I guess.
It just, for me, it's just habit. I know about how far I want to go and how many thread wraps to go over it, and then you move that thread with this little tool.
Oh, that's good for that.
And you tightens up together, and you just. We get accused of using heat shrink on this.
What?
Heat shrink.
Heat shrink, yeah.
I can see that.
I used to have a magnifying glass, keep it on my bench all the time. Some guy to go, what kind of heat shrink did you use on? I said, well, it's thread.
There's Scott Rossman, the fishing hero.
Yeah. The mouth fishing tournament.
All right, folks, we're at the weigh-in. Here's my cousin. Graham, how'd y'all do today?
We did okay, Coach, for as long as we were out there.
Well, I saw you got a nice group over there to weigh in.
Got a nice little group. We caught a few grouper.
Good deal.
But
they pretty rough?
Yes, sir. Real rough out there. We got about 5 miles out.
White snapper. Hey, I just
Well, here's Brian Sullivan, Ideal Fisherman. How'd you do today?
just caught one. It was really windy, blowing about 16 and gusting up about 22.
It was blowing today, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, Winston.
Here's a diving man. How you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Did you go out today?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know we missed
Well,
one.
stick around. You'll see who won.
Oh, no way. What did you get, a 2-pounder?
Yeah, 2-pounder and a 4-pounder to go with it.
Was it pretty rough out there?
It was rough. Yeah. It was 4 to 5 probably. But it was all right. I mean, the sun was shining. That was good.
All right.
Huh?
All right, here's Clay, folks. All right, Clay, that's the lionfish. How many y'all get?
We got 5. A whole bunch of them in this bag.
Oh, man, look at them, folks. Oh,
These have been cut off. We found one that hadn't been cut off.
Okay.
So he hadn't come off. It's these spines right here. They're sticky. See them right there?
Yeah. Boy, that is sharp.
See it?
Yeah. Look at that, folks. You know. Wow, look at that.
He's got them across the top, and then he's got some down here too.
Yeah. How deep did y'all go?
We were about 100 feet.
100 feet. All of them about the same area?
Yeah.
They're so ugly, almost pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they're all kind of cool in the water.
Yeah, I bet they are. Do they just hover around one area?
Yeah, they're not that scared. To that one got a hole in the side of it. They're not very scared of you at all. See, somebody's cut his spines off.
Did y'all pull those off?
Yeah. Have a very big mouth.
So they can devour a lot of stuff then, right?
Supposedly half their length. They eat half their length. That one got shot in the mouth.
Oh, yeah. Cool. That's Divers Den, well represented. Was it rough out there today?
It was rough. It's getting worse as it went. It's been trimmed up.
Yeah, man.
We would have got more probably if we'd have been able to go farther off. We just couldn't go very far off. It's too rough.
Good deal. Nice stringer fish right there. Nice stringer.
Catman.
All right. Good fish. Some more over here they've had. All right.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it. What book do you like to read? County. Full boxes. Full boxes. It's called a county fishing book, right? That's cool. Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of good things going on out there. Let's start this segment off right now. Looking at this big buck. You know, check this out, folks. This is Ray Howell sent me this picture. This is a Calhoun County buck up there in Bluntstown. His son, Thomas Howell, was a beautiful 9-point buck. He got this this past opening weekend on bow hunting. So, you know, that's 2 big bucks that we've shown. We showed the one from girl up in there and sneezed. That was a big old 10-point. That's a 9-point. 2 young people on opening weekend getting a nice. That's some quality deer right there. Now let's get ready for our Tarpon Dock Seafood Famous Friday Fishing Report. But first, we're going to draw for the prizes. There, we're going to do a $25 gift certificate to Tarpon Dock. Let's draw for it first, and the winner of that is going to be Nate Harris. All right, Nat Harris, royal viewer. I ran into Nat the other day over at Highland Park Baptist Church. All right, now that's $25, Nat. All right, now the winner of the Red Snapper, Louis Carmona from Marianna, Florida. Louis and Nat are our winners this morning. Good job there, guys. Louis, you get the big red snapper, and there's some nice red snapper being brought in still. Okay, now let's talk about our fishing report. Well, here's what we got to say about the fishing report. Not much. You know, the wind started coming in on Friday afternoon. It messed up the whole weekend. In fact, the grouper season was going out this past weekend for the weekend. They had a big 2-day trip planned out there with Captain Bobo, and I was out there, and everybody was disappointed because they had to call off that trip. Seas were like 6-foot seas, and they had to call it off, and a lot of private boats couldn't go out this past weekend. So really knocked a hole in that last weekend of grouper season. The reports on the bait system was bad because, you know, Saturday and Sunday it was blowing really bad. The only good reports I got is a little bit of floundering up on the river. We got some of those, and freshwater fishing on the river was still pretty decent when you get out of the wind. But other than that, it was just a bad week for fishing. But it tells us that this weekend those fish got to be hungry. So if you get a chance, just get out there and really get after them this weekend. And next week looks really good too. So our fishing report, you know, I'm not going to blow smoke. I'm just going to tell you the truth. This past week, the pier didn't catch anything. It was so rough. People just didn't catch a lot of fish this past week. So that's the truth, and that's coming right here from Panhandle Outdoors for our famous Friday fishing report. So maybe next Friday we'll have a lot more to talk about it, okay? Let's go ahead and wrap it up for the day, for the week. We had a great week. Got a great week planned next week too, okay? You have a great weekend. Do something good for somebody, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.